Right. So I guess in preparation of my Palantir interviews, we're going through all of the publicly available Palantir questions. So we're starting with an easy problem, which is best time to buy and sell stock. So we're given an array or a list of prices where prices with the index I is the price of a given stock on that given day, on that index's day. You want to maximize your profit by buying low and selling high, and you want to return the maximum profit you get from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, then you return zero. So these are example inputs. So we have prices 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. So we can really easily identify that the index 2 in the index 5 have the best, I guess, ROI. And so we return 5 in this example. In this example, the second example, there's no profitable buy and sell transaction. So in this case, no transactions are done and the max profit is zero. So my first approach to this problem was to use a brute force and iterate through the list forwards and then iterate through the list backwards with 2 for loops, which is an n-squared solution. Then, after rethinking the solution, I decided to use a sliding window, which is an O of n, and we were able to achieve it in one traversal. So what my solution does is it tracks the minimum of the I guess the best way to go about it is that we only need to really look at the difference between the max and the min, right? And we're really comparing what the future max is to the current min value, right? Because in this example here, right? If 7 was at the end here, then the 7 would be valuable, right? But the 7 isn't valuable because the min value changes after. So we care about the changing minimum value, but not the changing maximum value in this scenario. And so we have our min, which is I just set it to the max value of the prices, and then I set my profit to 0. So then I iterate through the list, and if the specific index is less than the current minimum, I just change the minimum, and I compare the profit to the current value minus the minimum to see, okay, so 5 minus 1, that's 4. Okay, so that's the new, I guess, so it starts at 0, so 0. 7 is the greatest value, so it doesn't really change because it's not less than the minimum. We go to the next one. Now this becomes the minimum 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. It's the same thing. Then we go to this one. 5 minus 1, 4. 4 is a new profit, right? Then we go to this one. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 is less than 4. We keep 4. Here, 5. And then we keep going. And we're able to do this in only one iteration, which is a greedy solution. So we got a O of n time complexity going through this algorithm. So we have, prices, the minimum profit, relatively easy problem for me. I haven't been doing leak code in a minute, so it'd be maybe like 15 minutes, but we made it through.